What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys a replay featuring a Pokemon I haven't really used since 2014. We're going to be using Mega Manectric in today's game, and we're using it with Milotic, Aegislash, and Latios, leading off against Flying Get, who's using actually a Hitmonchan, Scizor, Salamence, and Rotom Heat. So, other than the Latios, and I think Hitmonchan, this is definitely a 2014-esque game. Oh, also Milotic. Alright, so I guess there's not really that many Pokemon from 2014 other than like Salamence and Scizor. But we're going to be using Mega Manectric today, and it's a Pokemon that I think is actually not terrible, but it's a Mega, right? It's I would say it's a Pokemon that's definitely a waste of a Mega slot. That's the best way to describe this Pokemon, because I don't hate it, but it's not that Mega Kangaskhan or that Mega Metagross, that Mega Salamence that hard carries the game. It's that Mega that's like, can't get me, I'm gonna Volt Switch, oh, I'm gonna intimidate you, watch out. Like, it's like a support that still does damage. So it's really hard to classify this thing because it's also super frail. If it gets hit with anything, it's probably going to go down. Like, I've Mega Evolved versus the Talonflame, intimidated it, and then eaten a Choice Band Brave Bird and died. I mean, that's how frail Mega Manectric is. So we're going to showcase a few games using this guy. Should be pretty fun. Let's hop right into it. Because, like, it is one of my favorite Megas. It's just not super good. It's the perfect type of thing for these YouTube videos. So, Milotic and Manectric starting things off. This is actually a really good lead because you don't have to Mega Evolve. You can just sit pretty on your Lightning Rod for as long as possible, and that's one of the things we're going to do this game. We see the Fake Out come out from Hitmonchan. It does get access to that through Tyrogue, and we're not going to Mega Evolve. We're just going to go for the Flamethrower on Scizor. Reason being I didn't Mega Evolve, first of all, I didn't have to. I didn't really need to intimidate those guys because I knew he was either going to switch or, what was it? He's either going to switch or protect or just eat the flamethrower. So now that Salamence is coming onto the board, now we can use our Intimidate. Also note that we got the Intimidate back on us where you get a competitive proc from the Salamence. So that's why you want to sit on your Mega Evolve for as long as possible. Also, there was like a slight chance I thought that Hitmonchan might Thunder Punch me. That would have been hilarious. So anyways, we're going to Mega Evolve now. We're going to get a great Intimidate off onto Hitmonchan and Salamence, who's potentially a physical attacker. I really don't know. It's hard to tell. With that thing can really do anything in today's metagame, other than be like a special wall. You can do a physical wall Salamence. I've seen it. It gains a significant boost to its defensive stat upon Mega Evolving. But Salamence is going to go Mega. It's going to do the pretty standard Protect here. Wanting to gain that speed for the next turn, want to really gauge the board first. And my Milotic's going to Protect. I don't want to eat a close combat or anything like that, as we go for an HP Ice onto the Salamence slot, who protects as Hitmonchan will close combat my Manectric. So he's intimidated. I'm pretty sure this is a full wall Hitmonchan, and he still chunks me for like quite a bit with that. It's ridiculous. So Manectric is just going to hard switch out. I don't want to mess with any of these things. I don't want to mess with it. I don't have to mess with it, and I'm pretty sure I wouldn't even KO with HP Ice. That's why I'm just going to hard switch out. He's going to hard switch out. He goes into Rotom Heat. I go into Aegislash. I would say that he probably got the better end of that trade. And these close combats, the close combat that like chunked my Manectric for half, does like 10% to my Milotic. So that just shows how frail that thing is. As we go for an Ice Beam on what was the Salamence slot, turned into the Rotom Heat slot. And I would say he definitely has the lead right now. He's withdrawing his Hitmonchan because Hitmonchan has lived out some of its usefulness at this point in the game. He wants to send that thing out later, use Fake Out later again in the game, and also, it being intimidated severely weakens its impactfulness into the game. So we see a Thunderbolt come out from the Rotom Heat onto my Milotic who protects. Remember, my Milotic has the competitive boost, so the longer I keep that thing alive, the more I'm going to get out of it. We also reply back with a Shadow Ball from my Aegislash. Pretty good stuff, as we now actually have to switch out my Milotic. We go into Manectric because we know that the Thunderbolt is coming. Hopefully I can eat a Thunderbolt from a Rotom Heat. I mean, that's the plan, right? As we see Dragonance come out from Salamence, this thing's getting too scary, and now it actually outspeeds my Manectric, so womp womp. Good thing is, we intimidated it, so its attack after the Dragonance is still going to be at neutral. We switched it on a Thunderbolt and almost got KO'd. That's the power of Manectric, guys, as we go for the Shadow Ball off onto the Rotom Heat. So we pick up a KO on Rotom Heat. We know he has Hitmonchan left, as I still have a few Pokemon left up my sleeve. I would say that I'm winning right now. I would say that I'm winning for sure. Manectric's going to go for Protect. I'm pretty sure no, I make the best play here. Look how good this play is. It's such a good play. Protect with my Manectric. He goes for a second Dragon Dance, thinking I'm going to protect King Shield. But I don't King Shield. So he gets that second Dragon Dance off. Now he is actually way too scary. Raid Boss activate as we go for a huge Shadow Ball up onto that Salomon slot, chunking it, getting a critical hit, and lowering its specialty. How lucky is that? That's about as lucky as it gets. Hitmonchan's going to go for a quick guard just because he doesn't want any Shadow Sneak shenanigans coming out from here. And we see Rock Slide come out on Salamence. I can't believe I haven't King Shielded yet. I've just left my Aegislash in offensive stance for like 6 turns. So I would say pretty good play from me over there, as we're going to see Aegislash being able to pick up a KO on Salamence all by its lonesome. We crit it, we lowered its special attack, we hit it again. Salamence Raid Boss goes down. It's Hitmonchan versus the world, and you know my last Pokemon is going to be Latios. So we're going to pick up the victory there. Mega Manectric didn't do a whole lot, but the style points you get for using Mega Manectric are definitely there. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this game. One cool thing I want to mention is that we saw Hitmonchan this game. Hitmonchan is kind of like a Hitmontop, but it's a bit more aggressive. It still gets access to Fake Out and Quick Guard, but the close combat from Hitmonchan hits way harder. So if you guys are looking for a Pokemon like Hitmontop, but you don't want to really use Intimidate to, raise your opponent's Milotic's competitive or defiance from your opponent's Bisharps or anything, think about using Hitmonchan. It actually is a really cool Pokemon, and its battle animations are actually really cool to watch. So thank you guys for watching this game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.